So I wanted to explain the second DMT trip, the one that wasn't recorded.
Okay.
I kind of just did it like I planned on just hitting it once. It was the vape DMT pen. And
the vape one?
Yeah. And I just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep hitting this until I can't anymore.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Was this Kale's? His DMT pen or something?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I got 6 hits in, and I was really trying to do a 7th, dude, but I lost the ability to, dude, for some reason, I couldn't control my body anymore, and I was just like...
How quickly did you take the hits?
I took the hit...
Like one after another?
No, I held them in. It probably took me a minute to get through 6.
Did he charge you for this, or did you just get to do it for free?
I'm gonna give him money next time, dude. The experience was like worth infinitely. Dude, the experience was actually fucking frightening, man.
You should see if I can come next time to Micah's house.
This was really frightening, though, man.
Trip mushrooms.
Because what happened when I was laying on the ground is these 3 fucking the Bodocs, but they looked like they didn't look ethereal, dude. They
were like full blown. Like they were solid.
Yeah, they were solid.
Whoa.
And they were like forcibly taking me into this place that I referred to as the Valley of the Golden Suns from DuckTales.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know this. It was much like that. Like it went like down in this ravine, and in the ravine there was this like giant like. It looked like it was probably stone. Like I don't know. Insane looking temple, dude. Like something you'd see like in like India, you know, the Mylon temple or whatever that is.
Yeah.
It looked like those rock formations that you'd see, but like way more insane than that. And they had this machinery in front of it, and they had like this. I couldn't move my face. And they had this on serpentine belts, like all these different things, and there was like one of them was like the belt would like take this like piece of like currency and like show it like right in my face, and it was like round, and it was like the image kept changing on it, and then there was one that was like it looked like pyramids were like diamonds were coming out of it, like it was like a shape like this, like an oval shape. So it was like a soap kind of, but it had like these diamonds that were floating above it, like pyramids, like all around it that were just like, dude, it reminded me of like something. And did you ever see To Jupiter and Beyond the Infinite in 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Oh yeah.
When he's going through time and you see those floating pyramids.
Yeah.
They're like changing though. Dude, they were those pyramids from... I recognized them. They were like purple pyramids that were like really tiny, and they were like changing in size on these like floating above these like really prismatic looking soaps. And then like that would change out, and then there'd be like a harmonica was one of them. But it looked like in the shape of a harmonica, but it was like... Dude, I'd seen it before. I don't know where, but I hadn't seen it in a video or something, but I recognized the fucking harmonica, and it's not something that I've seen in real life. It was like... And then, it kept switching, like, all this, like, stuff that was like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, these things on these, like... You know, it was really fucking cool, but the scary thing is, dude, is that after that, like, I've been, like, seeing the
Botox?
Yeah, without...
Oh,
I was watching
I wouldn't do that tonight, by the way.
I was watching them all morning, dude. And I've been watching... Dude, whenever it goes dark, I can see those fucking things in the room.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm afraid to do it again, man, because...
You're down to take orange things with me, right? I really wouldn't.
I'm not going to need to take them to see them, I don't think.
Okay, well, can I at least take them then? Because I really would like to see them.
Yeah.
I know that stuff doesn't show up on UAs, dude, because I was taking them, like, every month with Uber when I was taking UAs, like, 2 years ago. I was on UAs during 2017.
Dude, whatever those fucking things are.
I didn't show up on UAs, or I would have gotten in trouble for it in 2017. So, there's no way that those things show up on UAs.
Yeah, dude. There's some,
I would
dude.
really
There's
like to take
some
those
really,
to my
really
head if
serious
you're okay
shit
with
in DMT, man. And
Like,
I don't.
all the
I
spirit
seriously don't know
molecules,
if I'm ever gonna smoke it again after that.
Even if you don't, can I do it like in front of you?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait until.
I mean, can I do it in front of you though? Like,
Yeah.
on the 21st, I really want to try that, dude. Like badly. Like I really want to try it.
I gotta tell you though, man. You have no idea what you're getting into with that.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm not afraid at all. I've been waiting to do this my whole life. Like, I feel like this is what my whole life has been going up to, is wanting to do DMT. I've seen so many documentaries on it. Dude, I've seen... Dude, this one guy said that he said that time, like, stopped for him. He said that when he came back, like, there's an actual, like, documentary of this guy. He gives DMT, like, intravenously. Pharmaceutical grade DMT, pure DMT, into people.
NN or 5-MeO?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just know that he gives them pharmaceutical grade, like an injection through an IV. And this guy says that to him, he felt like he was gone like 1,000 years. He even forgot what it was like to be human.
Ozzy Osbourne has a song about that.
Well, yeah, and then he
Have you heard that song?
Well, he said he
I lived
snapped
1,000 times, I know just what it means to be.
I don't know.
I wonder if Ozzy Osbourne's talking about DMT there.
I don't know, though.
He might be singing a song about that guy.
Dude, this guy saw in the documentary, there's no way he was lying about this. He said he didn't even remember how to speak at first when he, like, came back from the trip. He had to learn, like, he had to remember what it was that he was human. He said he felt like he was gone for, like, 1,000 years.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even kidding, dude.
I don't know what that stuff does.
I was trembling, man.
Though.
I was trembling when I came out of that, like sitting on the couch, like shaking, and Adam Hirsch was like trying to calm me. I think Adam Hirsch was really freaked out by it.
Were you at Adam's house?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
Does
so
he still
badly
live in that house at Islands Ranch, the one over on
I so
Dorcas
badly
Road?
wish that I
Does he still
recorded
live there?
that. I kind of just did it on a whim. Like, I originally just planned on taking like just a few hits, like I did the first time, and I just decided like I just have to keep hitting this, like, until I can't anymore. I just had to see what happened. And I kind of really wish I didn't do that.
Whoa.
Because, like, things have not been the same since, dude.
Whoa.
I've been having weird dreams, man. Like, that dream about, the fluffy dogs. About the guy that was, like,
Like, collecting all the stuff.
They were, like, making this guy punch, like, hot irons with his fists. This was like 2 nights after I did, like, smoked that stuff, and they were like forcing the guy to like to say like what he had, and then they finally got it out of him, and they were like gun butting him in the face when he wouldn't punch the irons, like, and his hands were like seared off, like down into like, and then he was like, "They're fluffy dogs," and I instantly I remembered Fluffy Dogs, and I looked it up, and it was this cartoon from when I was about the dogs that have like a key that like go into other dimensions and shit. I think that that was the DMT, the apparition's way of telling me that they came from another dimension, and they used my own memory of like fluffy dogs from like something I'd seen as a kid.
Whoa.
I really seriously think that. Like, and then there was, dude, I'm seriously tempted to call that phone number that, like, in last night's dream, the guy that was,
Didn't you say it's from, like, Ohio or something?
Yeah. It's, 234-521-1615. Like, made me memorize it in his dream.
Whoa.
Yeah, and, dude, I'm gonna trip out if I call that number, and, I don't know, man. And be like, I think the first thing I'm going to say is, I was tempted to call it this morning, but until you said, that guy's probably going to call the police. You remember saying that?
Yeah. I'd just be
But
careful
the guy
what
was
you said, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say,
I would call
I'd say, did you have a dream last night that you gave...
He's just going to hang out thinking you're a whack job. I
Maybe,
wonder, though.
Dude, if he had a dream that he gave me, he gave somebody in his dream his phone number, then
that would be crazy, dude.
Yeah, I think I've got to call that number.
Dude, you got to see that movie, The Mandela Effect, sometime.
I'm gonna call that number like right now, dude. I've got to see. Like,
dude, look, this is the kind of shit I was seeing with my eyeballs closed. Like, I was seeing like actual like snowflakes, like different snowflakes, and my eyeballs were barely cracked like this.
All right, so I'm gonna call this number. See if the person on the other end of this had a dream where they gave me this number in their dream, and because I think it's really weird that I remembered this phone number. Someone in Ohio. I looked it up, this phone number on Google today, and I almost called it, but I just decided I didn't know what the hell I was gonna say. So I'm gonna say, did you have a dream last night where you gave somebody your phone number in a restaurant as the waiter?
Whoa.
And if he says yes, then I'm gonna say...
He just says yes to fuck with you, though.
Then I'm gonna say, okay, what was it that we started talking about? And if he tells me what subject we got into...
I don't care about those ones.
Then I'm probably gonna have a seizure, dude. Because that's impossible. Unless I'm dreaming
like
and
Mandela.
yeah, unless I'm dreaming and he is me or something. I don't know. We're gonna find out right now.
Dude, that's like some dude. I think we should watch The Mandela Effect tonight, dude.
2, 3, 4.
It'll be like $3 to rent it if you're down to rent it.
16.
Would you be down with that?
If it's a woman, I'm probably gonna hang up and try 15, 16. I can't remember if it's 16, 15 or 15, 16. That's the part I don't remember, but I think if it's a woman, I'm just gonna hang up because it was a man.
Probably think you're like a salesman trying to get money or something because you got an out-of-state phone number.
Please leave your message for Howard Jackson.
Hello, I'm calling from Colorado. I had a dream last night that you gave me this phone number. I had a dream that a waiter gave me this phone number in a pizza restaurant, and I wanted to know if you could tell me the subject matter that we went into after this. Yeah, I remembered the phone number from the dream, and I was just wondering if you had a dream about giving somebody your phone number in a restaurant last night. And if so, if you could tell me what the subject matter that we talked about in it, because if you can, then I don't know, maybe we actually connected in a dream. Or maybe I just had a dream that somebody gave me a phone number and it just happened to be this one. I just wanted to find out. But yeah, I had a dream last night that a waiter gave me this phone number, and I remembered the phone number, which is really unusual that I remember something like that coming out of a dream. Of course he didn't answer. So the fluffy dog thing is really weird, because in the dream there was those alien shapeshifters. I think that they were using my mind, like the memories of like that I had that I'd completely forgotten about the show The Fluffy Dogs, and to tell me that they came from. They were like the guy that was getting the shit, like had to punch the irons and shit. I think that was me, and they were like forcing, like, because I knew like the show, like the information, and that I would remember it when I woke up and and then I watched the show when I woke up, and it's about like these interdimensional beings that take the form of dogs, and they like move through dimensions, and they like change the rules of like, you know, with magic and shit when they're petted and loved. And I think that that's like the shapeshifter's way of telling me, like, using like memories that I had long forgotten from my childhood, in my dreams, like it was deep in my subconscious, that cartoon, and like they were like gun butting the guy in the face when he wouldn't punch the red hot irons, burning his fists, dude, and then finally he was like, it's the fluffy dogs, and then it was that asshole in the show, like, that's after the dogs, like the guy that has everything in cages and shit. Yeah, that guy was like, he got the answer, and like shortly after that I woke up, and I was like that's all it made. It was like it was all for me. Like, the answer was gotten, and I woke up and I was like, fluffy dogs. So I go search it, and it's about interdimensional beings.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. And it was like the night after smoking DMT and those things, like, from another dimension, dude. The shapeshifters, man, that are actually like partially in our dimension right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, those things told me in a dream.
Yeah, dude, I really want to do that tonight. If you can.
They're telling they used my own knowledge from like a cartoon that I'd seen as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, to tell me that, like, that's what they're doing.
You know what?
Is that they're, I don't know if they're using a key like the fluffy dogs do, but somehow they're getting from other dimensions, like, into ours.
Dude, this would be a good experiment tonight, for me to take 2 of those things and to see if me and you see the same things.
Yeah, alright.
I think that would be a good experiment. I'll take 2 of those things and we'll see if I can see the same things you do.
Okay.
I wonder if you can actually see the same things that I can. If you can, if I take 2 of those things tonight and you can actually see the same things that I am, that's actually a little bit concerning.
Yeah.
I wonder if you actually can.
I
should.
I was watching. I couldn't go back to sleep this morning because I was watching them. Dude, they were like going like this, like they were doing the preordained shit right in front of my face from Snowpiercer. They were going like over and over, like right in front of my face.
Kids with the voodoo dolls.
Yeah. they like all morning they were like going back and forth, and they go like this, like right in my face.
Whoa.
Yeah. And they were like hopping, like all, like 3 of them. They looked like jumping for joy, like. But dude, some of the stuff I've seen them doing, like, not this morning wasn't like specifically disturbing. It's just.
Well, shit, dude.
Dude, it's the thing that's kind of disturbing is.
I don't really want to take those until like probably like 9 or 10.
The thing that's kind of disturbing is, like, I don't want to be seeing them every night, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. It's really.
Well, I'm really interested to see if I take 2 of those and you take nothing. What I'm really interested in seeing is if you actually see the same things that I do.
Yeah, all right.
Like, that's really what I would like to know, is if you can actually see the same things that I can. Because if you can.
Do you remember last night?
Fuck, dude.
Do you remember last night? You didn't take anything, and you could see the ones.
Barely. Like, I couldn't like fully see the ethereal. I could see that there was something there, but I couldn't make out what it was.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I could not make out what it was, but I could see that there was something there. Like, barely could tell there was something there, but I couldn't see what it was though. But I could see that there was something there. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just knew that there was something there, but I couldn't make out what it looked like or anything like that.
Dude, I seriously wonder how much of this is actually, like... It seems like they can only, like, come into the dimension, like pre-ordained, like, around the mentality of the person.
Like, it's preordained?
Yeah, no, like... Okay... Like, somebody who has no idea of these things.
Yeah.
They have no power over them. They'll never be able to see them. it's like, I think that once you're aware of them,
Oh yeah, what's that old saying? Once you look into the darkness, it can look back at you or something
Yeah.
like that. It can see you. Like once you look into the darkness,
Yeah.
the darkness can see you.
yeah, clearly they
Yeah.
can't, I'm pretty sure they can't do anything to anybody, but once you're aware that they're actually real,
Dude, what if you're like driving on the road and one like pulls your hand to the side like Bill Burr style?
Dude.
One day, do you know what I mean? Seriously.
when we took four, I was specifically when we were walking up that hill. I was like, what the specifically, I can't remember which hand it was. It was my left hand. I was like putting my left hand was like doing something that I wasn't doing with it for like 2 seconds.
Whoa.
And the only time that's ever happened before was like one time when did you say that because of that one time in traffic? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can like feel something.
Dude,
like.
what if something actually moved your hand, like, and you pulled the wheel, like, into the direction of, like, a whole bunch of people or something?
Yeah, dude, it's...
Dude, I really, when I get my shoes, whenever those show up, is when we should go back to that place and get all the way to the top of the hill. But listen, I have...
Dude, those things, I think those things are fighting...
Dude, we'll be able to get to the top of the hill if we wait to take the dose. We should wait until we actually get there to take the dose. Because otherwise we'll never make it.
It seems like they can like smush themselves through your third eye. Like Eldon said something to me that I'd actually thought on my own like earlier that I'd never said before when we were in Cherry Creek. And
right.
Those things, he said something about like, I don't remember what he said, but it was this thought that I had. He reminded me of this thought that I had of that those things are like. They definitely are like around me at all times. Like it seems like for whatever interest, it seems like they're like fighting for like some sort of like
control over you. Or,
yeah, they're like they can like mash themselves into like whatever I am. It's very like only 2 times have I ever been like caught my like self like moving without me doing it.
Whoa.
But yeah, man.
I felt them go like this.
I wonder
with
if
my
people.
hand. I felt them lift my hand.
I wonder if people that get
exorcisms.
exorcisms. I wonder if people that have exorcisms have been people that like smoke DMT or something.
I don't know.
Because there's definitely some really fucking like that shit is like totally not make believe. Whatever. There's like some other some other fucking creature. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know.
About you were just saying something and I kind of just talked over it.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was listening to you.
I finished, yeah, I
don't remember what I was saying.
Oh,
I think I was saying something about how we need to wait to take the dose so, like, until we get to that place so that we can actually make it to the top of the hill first. Because I think the problem is we get too fucked up, like, and we can't get all the way to the top of the hill. I actually would like to get to the top of that hill when my shoes show up. And I think we should just wait to take the dose until we get there so that we actually can get all the way up the hill.
I feel like I should be deeply disturbed, but it's like,
But it's also kind of exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting
because you might finally be getting the truth.
Dude, I don't know if these things are demons from hell or if it's just business as usual in the next dimension over, and they're like just getting technology to like.
The scary thing is it could be demons from hell.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what these things are. They're definitely something for real.
I think I'm pretty much with you when it comes to feeling like this is as good as it's gonna get, and when we die,
all I know is that DMT is like after the last time I did it, I have not been the same since.
Whoa!
Like
because you smoked like what 6 hits?
In 5 minutes. I just kept I held each one down for 10 seconds.
And just did them one after another.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then I was going for the 7th hit. Dude, it was so weird. I was just like. And I just like
flopped on the ground.
Yeah, and everyone was like standing around me. I could like, and I went to the Valley of the Golden Suns where I was like It's like kind of like when Homer's in hell And she's like, so you like donuts?
Yeah, and he's forcing him to eat all those donuts.
Yeah, dude, they
and
were
he
like,
likes them.
yeah, they were forcing me to like sit there with my face like in this like machine where there was like one thing after the other. Like, I don't know. It's like, why the fuck am I seeing this?
Whoa.
With like this beautiful temple in the background, and it was like down in this like ravine. It like just like in the Valley of the Golden Suns where there's like cliffs on the top and it's like all green.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, you're
And it was clear as day too.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like a clear dream. Things haven't been the same since, dude.
Fuck, man. It makes you wonder.
It does, dude.
Dude, for some reason,
I think I'm
what you
gonna
were
wait
just
for
talking
those.
About made me think of something really funny.
I think I'm gonna wait for those things to go away before. If they don't ever go away, I'm probably never gonna smoke DMT again. Because I have a feeling that like the next time I do it,
though,
dude, I have a feeling the next time I do it,
they might permanently be there.
yeah, they might be really easy to see.
Like every day in the day.
Yeah, maybe.
For some reason, what you were telling me made me think of something really funny. Like, what if somebody is like a torture device? They put somebody's head like inside of a giant like bowl, and like so that you couldn't, and then they filled the bowl with like a bunch of spiders and like ticks. Like, and
That's
then,
what
like,
they did in The
and
Wicker
then-
Man.
And then like yeah,
They
so
did that in The
imagine
Wicker Man.
You got like somebody's heads like,
But
like
with
in a
bees.
bowl with a bunch of like like ticks, and you can't get
Yeah.
them out. Oh my god, dude! For some reason, what you were talking about made me think of that.
You seen The Wicker Man, dude?
You should look up the Mandela effects, dude. I think
They
that'll
like,
blow your mind.
dude, they like break his legs with sledgehammers. They're like, I don't know, they're like torturing the shit out of him, and then they put bees over his face,
Whoa.
and then they like burn him at the stake.
Holy shit!
You never saw that?
No.
And he's up there like screaming at him like,
Dude, you really should see the Mandela effect, man. I'm serious. I
Alright.
think that movie's gonna really trip you the fuck out, like in a really weird way, because of everything we've been talking about and everything that's been going on. That movie's gonna fucking get in your head. It's gonna start to really make you think. Especially
if this
like,
guy calls me back and is able to tell me, nothing will get in my head more than if this guy can call me back and tell me what we were talking about. If he remembers giving his phone number to somebody in a booth in a restaurant.
I'm gonna take a picture of this and tell my wife this is like how I'm gonna die one day.
The picture that
This is
dude, you're gonna tell your wife this?
probably, yeah. Oh my god.
David Rasner actually knows somebody who did die this way. That's why I drew it. Don't tell her that, dude. She's like, you better be fucking you better tell her that you're joking. Dude.
Yeah, of course.
You like tell her that you're joking. You're like, no, but seriously.
I'll probably talk to her about it in person.